Everybody, good morning and welcome in today's video. In today's video we are going to have a look at the bearish divergences on Bitcoin. We are going to have a look at the price structure, but we are also going to have a look at Bitcoin based on time and especially based on the 60-day cycle. So guys, let's jump straight into it. We also will have a look at some different charts like the dominance in US dollar Tethers and USDC. So that's going to be very interesting. It might tell us the next move of Bitcoin. Because I can tell you already right now, guys, if we can hold this structure, I don't think the move of Bitcoin is over yet. I think Bitcoin can still see a nice push to the upside. And I'm going to explain to you exactly why. And before we are jumping into Bitcoin and the time cycles, I quickly want to share with you guys two altcoins that we've shared over on WhaleAlerts, which are right now crazy in the profit. The first one is DYDX. This one we shared over on WhaleAlerts with the exact entry right here. And yeah, as of today, this one is up 80% from the entry. And this also means that this altcoin has been outperforming Bitcoin by far, and we could identify this altcoin with this nice rising channel right here, and we had a very nice entry. It was even possible to accumulate this slightly lower than this level, but yeah, very successful trade right here. Also, we got this one, guys, Ocean Protocol. This is one of the artificial intelligence coins that I've been investing in, and I've shared this over on WhaleAlerts too. And as you can see, this one right now is up 55% from our entry. And again, guys, this is also outperforming Bitcoin. And yeah, we've published here a whole list of altcoins that I'm basically investing in with the exact entry and so on. But yeah, this was one of the altcoins based on artificial intelligence that right now is up 55%. And as long as Bitcoin remains bullish, we will keep on holding our position right here. But then that you guys know that this is one of the altcoins. I had a lot of questions from you guys, like what is the altcoins from the ones that are not in WhaleAlerts. And yeah, of course I'm not going to share the whole list. That is for the serious traders who really want to get that extra information by joining WhaleAlerts. But of course I will share now and then some right here on the channel too. Guys, let's jump into the 60-day cycle. What you can see right here, the green arrows basically is a 60-day cycle. So from this low till this low is 60 day, till this low is another 60 day, till this low is another 60 day, till this low is another 60 day. This is also based on a 4-year cycle low right here, which actually in hindsight turned out pretty damn awesome. And here we got another cycle low, which was a higher low, as you can see, than the 4-year cycle low, actually than the previous 60-day cycle low. That was also one of the arguments that, yeah, if we can break out this horizontal resistance, most likely Bitcoin will go onto a rally. We didn't expect directly such a massive rally, but it is Bitcoin and everything is possible once the bull begins its run, right? So what we're also seeing is we have a 60-day cycle low, but we got often a 30-day cycle high, which we can see right here. So we have roughly 30 days. Sometimes it's a little bit less, sometimes a little bit more, but more often it's less than more. But then we have 30 days where we top, and then after 30 days we go back down. So that 60-day cycle often has a cycle of 30 days up, right? 30 days up, 30 days down, 30 days up. This one is slightly different than down. 30 days up, 30 days down. So this is just a rough cycle. You should not pinpoint it on the exact date, but it should just give you an idea of the structure. Right now, the top in this cycle, actually the 30 days, it's approaching at roughly the end of the first week of February. So that's also why I would say, based on time, we still have a push left in the Bitcoin price. The next low will be roughly in the second week of March, the upcoming March. So that is going to be very interesting, guys, because if we can form something like this, maybe we can form a higher low right there, maybe we can even retest this level. Then first of all, that's a great opportunity to long. I will share the exact details when that's going to happen over on WhaleAlerts as well. I will try to share that right here over on the channel too. But that will be a great opportunity to long, and it's also another confirmation that Bitcoin is basically in a bull market. And of course we need to maintain above some levels right here, especially on a weekly time frame. If we go to the weekly time frame, we need to maintain above a couple of levels. We need to maintain above the moving average right here, and that is the 20-week moving average. That is very important. That one is right here. As you can see, we already get some 2 weekly closes above this level. That is quite nice actually. Also the second weekly close with quite some momentum. So for example right here, this was a failed rally. We got some nice little push in the price of Bitcoin, but we failed to remain above this level, and that actually signaled a continuation of the bear market here as well. We really tried to get above this level, didn't work out, bam, we get a sell off again. But if we look at previous bull markets right here, we break above it, we can hold above it, and Bitcoin is just basically unstoppable. This is one level to watch, of course, in the next couple of weeks. If Bitcoin goes a bit like this level will follow. So it could really mean that if we're gonna get another cycle low, we retest, and that will be testing the 20-week moving average as well. We can wick below it during the week, but we shouldn't get a weekly close below it, because a weekly close below it, guys, will definitely scare a lot of investors away, because a lot of confidence will move, and that is just something we don't want. Also not with our altcoin bags right now. We want to have this momentum and this confidence continuing going on, right? Okay, then let's have a look at the pattern of Bitcoin shorter term time frame. We get something like it's a bit, this pump is a little bit ugly, but as you can see, we got that breakout right here from the, actually from the bull flag formation. We have a bull flag, we got the breakout, we also got a big push to the upside. We run into some resistance at 23.7k, and right now we are hovering around this former resistance level. So I think the price action is quite choppy right now. If we have a look at the relative strength index, we can see the relative strength index coming down. I want to see it on the 4-hour time frame as well. We are seeing on the 4-hour time frame the relative strength index coming down as well. It looks like the bullish momentum is slowing down, but as you know, in a bull market, guys, it can also just mean that we just have a pullback before we can start the next leg up. So I would still say that as long as this uptrend is intact, I would still say that it is more likely for Bitcoin to continue this uptrend. Do take in mind that we reached the top of the 60-day cycle in terms of time, roughly in the first week of February. That means that maybe in the first week of February we will see a top, and afterwards we will get a small correction. That is not necessarily okay, so you gotta re-establish that in the charts, but this is just something to watch. Then when we have a look at the dominance of the stable coins, then we can actually see that the stable coins are moving sideways while the relative strength index is going up quite aggressively. That also shows us we might have one more leg in Bitcoin, because this relative strength index is creating space for more bearish momentum right here. So then we can just like make another leg down. That would be bullish for Bitcoin, and definitely. So that could mean that we could have another leg up. Then let's have a look at whaleportal, guys. Let's have a look if we can find any signs over on whaleportal which is confirming our thesis. And actually everything so far looks okay. The funding fee remains like normal. What is it on Ethereum? It's slightly coming down right here, but yeah, anyhow, that is also how we could detect that this is a bull market, or at least a bull run, because price can go up with positive funding. If the funding would really shoot up right here, so it would become like extra positive, so above normal, then yeah, you could be slightly cautious with opening long positions. But as of now, the price can actually, nothing would hold the price to go back up. Of course, I do want to mention right here that if we were to break below this resistance level, I think we can get a further pullback. That would be the level right now at 22.1k, but the further in time we meet that level, the lower that level will be, because I think this is quite significant that we broke above this level, and it can definitely ignite a big move in the price of Bitcoin. And because this is a 1 year, basically a 1 year resistance that we broke above to, and right now we are consolidating above the resistance. So it just shows us that so far we can hold above this level, which is just bullish, right? Because it's consolidating and it might be like just preparing for a massive pump. So guys, that's basically what I'm watching right now in the shorter term time frame. The resistance is roughly at 23.1.2k. So 23,100, 23,200, that has been the resistance during this whole phase, basically a bit. So that is the level that I'm watching to the upside. If we can maintain a nice break above that and we can hold that level as support, I can see a further rally in the price of Bitcoin. And yeah, breaking down 22.1, that would be the more bearish scenario, and I would definitely be slightly cautious with the longs and maybe hedge a little bit in order to preserve capital. Guys, that was it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. If so, make sure to smash up that like button, guys. That is very much appreciated. Let's check if we can get over 100 likes on today's video. Then for every single one of you who's interested in joining WhaleAlerts, you can do so over on whaleportal.com. You click right here on WhaleAlerts. You gotta sign up on Bybit as an active trader, and you gotta deposit a minimum of $100. And then you can submit here your user ID, which you can find on Bybit, your email address, and your Telegram handle. Make sure this information is correct so I can add you to the Telegram channel. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.